Welcome to Mark Makes, where I attempt the Great British Bake Off Technical Bakes for 2019. The list of ingredients, as well as a written instruction of what I'm doing in the video, will be available on our blog at honestbakery.ie. So we start here with the Genoese sponge. I'm adding the sugar and eggs to the mixing bowl, which I'll then place on top of the cooker in a bain-marie style setup. While on the cooker, we're going to gently whip the egg and sugar mixture, making sure the temperature doesn't go too far above 43 degrees. Once the sugar and egg mixture reaches 43 degrees, remove and place on the mixer. While that is mixing, we'll turn attention to the melted butter, which has been left to cool. At this point, we will add our flavourings and colourings to our melted butter. After 2 to 3 minutes, our sugar and egg mixture should become thick and frothy with a lot of air having been incorporated. Remove the mixture and separate evenly into 3 separate bowls, approximately 100 grams in each bowl. Sieve your gluten-free flour and xanthan gum into the first bowl. Combine the flour into the mixture, making sure not to beat out too much air. I find stirring from the side and pulling through the centre the best way to incorporate all your flour mixture. Repeat the same process for the other 2 bowls. Once all 3 bowls have had the flour incorporated, now it's time to add in the butter mixtures we had done previously. While incorporating the butter mixtures, please make sure not to knock out too much air, as this will affect the rise in the oven. When all 3 bowls are finished, then we bring in our tin, which I prepared earlier off screen. I have used cardboard covered in tin foil to make the 3 channels for your 3 different flavours. Once the tin is filled with all 3 batters, then place in to a preheated oven. Now on to our Italian meringue buttercream. Place your sugar in a saucepan and cover with approximately 3 tablespoons of water. Put on to boil until the mixture reaches 121 degrees. While your sugar and water is on to boil, place your egg white in a mixing bowl and use the whisk attachment to start beating. Pour your sugar mixture over the beaten egg white and then add your softened butter until fully combined into a soft buttercream. Place in the fridge for 15 minutes to firm up. For the icing, combine your icing sugar with a little bit of water. Be careful not to add too much, as you want a thick, smooth consistency. Separate out some of your icing and add pink food colouring that you used earlier into a smaller bowl. To construct the angel cake, take your 3 pieces of sponge and on the first one, place a layer of buttercream. This can be piped or using a spatula, doing a thin layer. Put the second layer of sponge on top of your buttercream, followed by your third layer of sponge. On top of the final layer of sponge, place your white icing mixture. Place your pink icing mixture in a small piping bag with a very thin nozzle. Create long vertical lines down the length of the entire sponge. Then, using a toothpick, pull across the soft icing sugar. This will achieve the feathered effect. You're now almost finished. Cut into 6 equal slices and serve. I hope you enjoyed our first video. Let us know in the comments what you think.